you want me to start?
Okay. Toronto.
What you gonna do right now?
So come Elohim, descend and ascend again. Take our prayers up high to the shine. Come Elohim, lift up our praises to the King. Descend and ascend, carry our worship as a sweet offering to the King. So come Elohim, descend and ascend again. Worship rise, King, descend and ascend again. Praises will rise up to the sky, descend and ascend again. Worship rise.
Yes, sir.
So come Elohim, descend and ascend again.
Now, I don't want to cause a scene, but I seen those erected wings, and I pray that you'd intervene. So please take this offering.
All right,
Praise,
all right.
praise, and
Listen, we out
sacrifice.
here in Toronto, Canada, about to start everything. Building with some of the hidden sheep that's out there. Bringing them to a fold, man. This is what the work is really about. We're excited to see our family that's in Canada. We're excited to bring the word and the sword here and to build, you were told me, Chief, to establish a footprint in Canada, and we're going to do that. But we're asking, listen, we need more of y'all to come. We need more of y'all to be here, more of y'all to build with what we're trying to do. So if you can come on, get on here before we get started, please do that. And we will be back again. Make sure you're paying attention to the channel so you can know when we come back. So, hallelujah, don't be late to getting on the boat. This rebirth boat will be coming. All right, shalom. Here you go. All right, here we go. Read that through again, and then let's listen to what this says.
For I could wish that I myself were accursed from Mashiach, for my brethren, my countrymen, according to the flesh.
What that mean according to the flesh? Bloodline. Kirika, that's going to come up again. Now watch what pertains to that.
Who are Israel?
Go ahead.
So why do you have to say according to the flesh? Somebody tell me that. What about Shaul do we know? Why would he say, why would he have to designate that?
Because he used to persecute the Christians before.
So where do you think Shaul was from?
Oh, his bloodline, yeah.
Where was he from though?
Benjamin.
He's Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Benjamin, but he was born in Sicilia. He was born in Rome, in Roman Empire.
I know he used to persecute
Born in
Christians.
But he says he's Roman.
Right, it's because it was a Roman Empire.
Yeah, so he's
Right.
born in, he's born in the Roman Empire.
He was born in Turkey.
Okay.
He was born in Tarsus. They call him Shaul of Tarsus.
Right.
Right? So when he talked, you remember that? You read that? Shaul of Tarsus?
Right.
Yeah.
So he's born in Turkey. So the idea was, and he said he's a Roman citizen because Rome controlled the area.
Right.
So he left from there. He went to school there and all that kind of stuff. He went to school with Herod. After that, he left and he went to Yehuda and he basically like lived the rest of his life in Yehuda. So that's why he's saying the journeyman according to my flesh. So what he's saying is, he's saying it intentionally to try to gather all the people. He's saying like, not just me, Yehudi in Yehuda, but all the people concerning this covenant.
Right.
That's why he's added that little thing, my brethren concerning the flesh. That means not just Yehuda, but everybody concerning this covenant that was cut. Everybody got me?
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
Verse 4.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption.
So the adoption, being adopted, pertains to who? To be adopted to be what? Sons of Maluk?
Right.
It's to the Israelites, whatever.
The glory,
All the kabod, the former kabod, and the kabod to come.
the covenants,
The what?
the covenants,
The what?
the
The
covenants,
covenants were to who? That's what Shaul was saying. Whatever.
the giving of the Torah,
And the giving of the Torah. That means the teaching the law, and when you sin, the giving of the Torah was to them.
the service of Eluah,
The priesthood, the services, the work in the office of the priesthood, in the temple, and the temple to come.
and the promises.
And the what?
The promises.
And the what?
The promises.
All the what?
Promises.
Hallelujah.
Don't miss this last part.
Of
Verse
whom
5. Listen to this.
of whom are the fathers, and from whom, according to the flesh, Mashiach came.
Man, say that them two verses again together. Hear what he said. Listen closely what he's saying. It's not two different verses there. It's one statement.
Yes, sir.
Of whom are the fathers and from whom?
Whom are the what are the fathers? He's saying all the promises concerning the promises. Now he's tying the promises to Mashiach. Listen.
Of whom are the fathers and from whom, according to the flesh, Mashiach came.
So Mashiach came specifically because of the promises tied into the Torah. There ain't no New Testament. No such thing. Right? He's telling you of the fathers, Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Busha, going down all the ancestors. When Mashiach came, his birth was specifically about this covenant.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why people say New Testament or whatever. The word, if you go look it up in Hebrew, is Beret Hadashah. It means renewed covenant, not new covenant.
But praise Yahushua for all of y'all making it and coming here. Hallelujah. And y'all just support by being here. Hallelujah. Listening to what we're saying and giving us your time. So we are grateful. Hallelujah.
So come Malakim, please take the message to the king. Joffrey Joe, let him know that his son puts in work like Prince Akeem. He can't walk in darkness, Stevie Wonder ring. Diamonds are forever. If I build it, that come. Angels in the outfit, I'm looking to wrestle one. Yeah, took no short stops, covered all my bases, ended up back home like it's a home run.
Take our prayers up high to the
Shamayim.
Lift up our praises to the King.
To the King, baby.
Carry our worship as a sweet offering to the
Sweet offering to the King.
Alright, hey, shout out to Toronto. Hallelujah. Praise you for you, Rock Kadesh. Being here with family. Good to see family again.
Hallelujah, man. We had a beautiful time in there. You know, the Ruach just kind of took over. We had a way that we was going to approach it. The Ruach came and took over. Praise Yahushua. We had Moray Mushal. Come on over here, Mushal. And Mushal Asaph with us. He went in out here, man. He went in. Mushal out here with them scripts. You know, he went in.
Yeah, we trying to get it in. Praise Yahushua. It's a very powerful Shabbat. All praise to the Most High. The Most High was present. The word came out and was brought forth. A lot of things unraveled. A lot of things unveiled. I really do see this as being the beginning of something big. I see this as being the beginning of something huge. So all praise to the Most High. Praise you and Yahushua. It's just a privilege and honor to be a part of it and actually experience what I'm seeing. So Todah Yahushua.
Hallelujah. So you heard it from Mushal. Listen, there's going to be something big and we want you to be a part of it. So make sure you're paying attention to the pages and to the emails. Those are all y'all that are partners. Get specific information even before we come. And we asking that everybody be a part of this big movement of what Yahuwah is doing and establishing in Canada. Might be another part of Canada that we come to next year, so we want everybody to be a part of it as Yahuwah establishes what we're going to establish. We love y'all. This is what the work is about, and we'll see you on the next one. Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, yes, sir. Both of them.
Hallelujah. This thing is so uncomfortable. I don't know, it's been a while. It's been a while since it's been I love it. I know we don't wear real shoes. I love it. Okay, let me jump.
Yeah, look, we be them Negroes. Yeah, them Jews from Spain. Yeah, Spanish Inquisition. When they took position, they took our names. Look, Zencados claiming the throne. Degradados claiming the throne. No more God reclaiming the throne. Yeah, now we reclaiming the throne.
24th was the last day, supposedly. It seemed like they would have sent you an email or something changed. So that was Shalom.
Shalom. Hallelujah. Yeah, beautiful. We out here right now, y'all.
For right now.
Yes, I did.
Until we get something else. Otherwise,
We talking that.
I used to do stuff like that. You just act
Really?
like you know what he's
That's how he knows. That's how he.
That's how he.
The NFT festival is down on the right side. I ain't say NFT.
I know the owner. Yes, my cousin. Let me call him.
You know what? You know what? I might got a ram in the bush. Let's see what I can work out.
I'm watching just like y'all. I never know either.
Hey,
I never know
you
either.
got it.
You make friends everywhere. There's no telling.
I'm walking with y'all.
There's no telling.
That's it. That's it.
We out here. We out
We out
here.
here, man.
You calling Cole? I thought you were going to find something in like 2 seconds. She can find anything.
Yes, she has.
It's everywhere. So this is the address on the website. He said they've never had them booked for tonight. Okay. He said he's never had them booked. He does all the booking, but this is the address on the website.
Can you send me that address? Yeah, if you can text me that address in the WhatsApp. Are you guys there? Are you guys there? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you can send me that. How long you guys been going already? She said they've been there since 3. She said it's like in the library.
Okay, yeah, that's what he's showing here on this website.
She said she was hosting the event and stepped up for a minute.
Okay.
When I texted her, so she comes. Hey man, listen, we out here in these streets and we was lost. We was lost now, but we was found. Yahuwah was our GPS. We was out here, you know. But that's just what it is when different film festivals do different things. It must have something that happened where they switched the venues and didn't get that out to everybody. It happens, you know. So we was out here just marching around the walls of Jericho, trying to knock something down and get in the building that nobody was at. And old Uncle Sonny came out there and showed us the right way. I'm just playing. Showed us the right way. But we had a connect that was at the last festival, and we got in touch with them. They taking us to the right one. So we on our way, praise Yahushua, that the lost have been found. Hallelujah. We'll see y'all soon.
You gotta keep pressing on. You gotta keep pressing on. Yeah. Keep pressing on. You gotta keep pressing on. You gotta keep pressing on. You gotta keep pressing on. Yeah. Keep pressing on. You gotta keep on and on and on. You gotta keep pressing on. More into Yahusha. On and on and on and on. You gotta keep pressing on. You gotta keep pressing on. More into Yahusha. Yeah. On and on and on.
In Yoruba traditional religion. And the winner is reclaiming the throne.
All right, first of all, we'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahuwah. Thank all our partners that came with us of Rebirth of a Nation and D28 Production for all your support. Thank the Film Festival for inviting us. Thank everybody.
been great. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the love. Everything's been going real well with the movie, and hopefully it's another step forward on a platform to go further than we ever been before, right? Hallelujah. The movie will be playing on Tubi. It's been on Tubi. It's going to be on Apple TV. It's going to be on Amazon Prime here pretty soon. So we're working on that. We got the deal recently worked out. And so we want to appreciate Tinff. I want to get the acronym right. I've been having it backwards. I'm kind of dyslexic, so you got to forgive me for that one. But yeah, it's been a blast to be able to come here. It's an honor. Appreciate y'all.
Diversity and inclusion. We've had lots of amazing filmmakers, users, actors, directors come, collaborate, interact, and make new deals. So we see you're a recipient of the award tonight. Can you tell us about it? Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
Go ahead. All right, so we're D28 Productions. The movie is Reclaiming the Throne. It's a 3-part series, and it's about the history that hasn't been told about blacks in the diaspora. We're talking about all over the diaspora. We're talking about in the Caribbean. We're talking about in the Americas. We're talking about even there's going to be some connections even in the South Pacific as we bring it all out. But Reclaiming the Throne takes us all the way back from the diaspora, all the way back to the continent, all the way back to the tribes, and even tells some of the histories concerning the tribes and the connections.
Awesome, awesome. So what do you have to tell the other filmmakers listening to you about the festival?
I would say, listen, come, do your due diligence, because really by coming you get inspired to see the work that you can do. And even great about watching other filmmakers, see what they're done, and hear their story, hear that grind, and make you be able to take that mindset back and believe in yourself what you can do. Man, we appreciate what you guys have done, giving us an opportunity to be on a bigger scale, giving us an opportunity to see the fruit of our labor and to feel a type of value for your work you have done. We wouldn't be able to accomplish that without this film festival. So we thank you for putting everything together and being able to keep our voice alive and our dream alive.
Yes, shout out to Toronto. I mean, Toronto been showing us a whole lot of love. They helped us big time in the last couple of film festivals. Really helped push us out and get our name out there. And it's been a really effective as far as our expanding the reach. So it's been a big help with Toronto, Nollywood Film Festival, TIFF, everybody supporting us and really pushing us to the goals.
Awesome. Congratulations and enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you. Have a good one.
She look like y'all made it just in time.
Yes. We was lost, but then we was found, and the timing was right, because time we came in here, we sat down and they called our name for the award. So, hey man, yours timing is perfect. His timing is perfect.
And the thing about this one, this is the crazy rule, because as far as the level of recognition, when we talking about this award, it's different than even the other awards. For one, we got Best International. That's the first award. We got Best Director. Right. But this movie is actually Best Documentary. Period. So out of all the categories, we got the top award. And as far as documentaries go, that's a big deal. Especially when we talking about this particular film festival, which is accredited with IMDb. So this is the big dog as far as the other film festivals events. Right. Big accomplishments.
Hallelujah.
wonderful to be able to come out and support and just see what your movie is doing for the movie and just see how far we're going. Our reach is just getting further. It's amazing. And so I'm really excited. It's just an honor to be here and be a support.
Beautifully settled.
It's amazing. It's time to be praised. I see things are moving. Things are being unveiled. The Most High is opening up these opportunities, and it's time to go through it. It's time to go through the doors when they're open. So we're claiming the throne. Y'all got to get that. If y'all haven't seen it, hey, you're missing out. Tubi, Amazon Prime, y'all go get that.
All right. Shalom, shalom. We here at the Tinff International Film Festival. We got the organizer here, and we just want you to speak on how you got started and some of the things that inspired you to do this.
All right, thank you for having me, and we really appreciate you guys. TJ, in front of the Toronto International Nollywood Film Festival, Tinff. You know, the inspiration from this, coming up with this festival, is because I'm a filmmaker myself, and I know the challenge we independent filmmakers go through. You understand, when you submit your films into film festivals and you want to try to advance your career and get the next step, but you get torn down by the big film festivals.
Right.
You have that industry, films and all that stuff.
Right.
So I thought about it. I said, okay, you know what? Let's start something that will be a festival that will bring independent filmmakers together. You know, so from all parts of the world. You know. We started this festival at this very location 7 years ago.
Wow.
When we started this 7 years ago, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't even know what people were going to show up. But people showed up that day.
Beautiful.
And that encouraged me. The good thing about Tinff is that every year we go to show. Today, we have Ontario Creates, Everything Canada, Canadian Heritage, the City of Brampton, and we just got Canada Media Forum as our partners. Yes,
Beautiful.
So what we're getting is not there, but we are getting there. The most important thing, they recognize us.
Right. Wow. What can we expect to see in the future with Tinff?
In the future, we want to try to get the likes of Netflix, Amazon,
Oh, wow, beautiful.
Tubi, Apple. We want to get them here.
Beautiful.
You understand me? And the numbers for the last 2 days back to back, this is what they want to see.
Right.
You understand me? And we really appreciate you guys. We have you guys on video and all that stuff, talking about where you're from. There are different filmmakers from different places. You guys from the US, right?
Right.
We get filmmakers from Sweden, filmmakers from Finland, filmmakers from Singapore, from all over. You understand me? So which means we are a diverse film festival. We don't just say it, but we show it.
Right.
So thank you so much. And you're reclaiming the throne, right? It's an amazing piece of work.
Beautiful.
You know, it's an amazing piece of work. I really appreciate it. You understand me? Thank you for believing in us.
Beautiful. How can people get in touch with you and support what you're doing financially?
Yes, you can reach us. You can reach me at Tinff on Instagram, Tinff Festival on Instagram. Email tinff@gmail.com, you know, and support, because we need that support so that we can grow. Our long-term growth is to have a big structure where we can have multiple screens so that we can screen films, independent films. You understand me? It all started with an idea. We believe we will get there in just a short period of time.
Beautiful, man. Well, we appreciate your time. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing more of your work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's coming soon. Appreciate it.
I just need everyone to say, reclaiming the throne on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So, this is the last trip of this year. You all have been to the West Coast and have had several trips in Canada. You guys have encountered people of different cultures and ethnicities. Can you tell us what you learned through this experience? Were there any preconceived ideas that changed in the midst of your travels? And lastly, what is next for D28 and Reclaiming the Throne?
We didn't know really what to expect when we came to Canada. We really expected to be able to go into other nations based on what the movie is doing. So that was just a phenomenal thing to find ourselves in Canada based off the work of the movie, based off the work of what Yahuwah is establishing in us. And even when we got here, seeing the diversity here was just different. As you can see, the difference of the different the cultures here and how they was able to practice the things, their religion, their customs, but still assimilate in a way where it didn't seem like they was trying to disrespect each other. And that was something that was new that we wasn't used to as what we did with America, especially seeing even some of the policemen with turbans on. That blew me away. But even dealing with what we would be considered as oppression in America, it was just a different feeling when we got to Canada. Even at some of the actual film festivals where we would do interviews and speak our truth, we would be in our demeanor in a combative mode, but realizing that we didn't have to do that because the other nationalities was very acceptive of everything that we were saying and wanted to learn more. And that was something that we weren't used to because we're so used to having to defend who we are and defend our history against people that try to, minimize it based on what they think we should believe who we are. But just seeing how many different filmmakers and directors and producers, another thing what was amazing to see is everybody drive to get whatever projects they had done, and to see that some of the different stories that people spoke of in order to get their movies done, their documentaries done. It was great to see it and be in the atmosphere to see that, and even put an even greater drive in me and Chief Yahusha to finish the things that Yahuwah has given us even greater, because we got Yahuwah backing us out, and it's Yahuwah's movie, it's Yahuwah's word, and it's going to the four corners of the earth. So some of the future things of D28 Productions
is, so we're going through this phase where people have to be trained in positions because we're taking on greater undertakings. So it got to be more people in place. It can't be like just one man on the job trying to run a gun, shoot, edit, and finish post-production. So it's going to take all hands on deck. So right now, D28 is in this incubation stage where everybody's basically preparing to take on these projects, and everybody's training in each individual position. And it's going to be from that point, trainings to go out within the building out of the whole company, like multiple people, multiple writers, multiple ADs, multiple directors, multiple everything. But we're in the first stage of that, so yeah. So it might not be right now. You might not necessarily get any like hardcore content right now because we in that phase. Besides maybe like some stuff like music videos and advertisements and stuff like that. But it's coming though. So once we get out of this preparation phase, that's when we go into the production phase.
And the goal of it is to take over media and use media to be able to tell our story, because whatever you continuously see and continuously hear, you accept. So that's one of the arenas that we're going to move forward in media in all areas of TV shows, movies, more documentaries, radio, broadcasters, all these type of things in every area that we can get in media in order to have dominion and to, show forth Yahusha's dominion in everything that we do. So that's the next level, other than just documentaries, but even getting into the realm of entertainment, so we can tell our story the right way, in multiple ways. So, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Now we reclaiming the throne. House of David stunting different. We living in castles in Spain. Look, Yehuda did that dirt on Yosef, and we had to go through his pain. Look, we beat them Negroes in mono.